Are you struggling to consistently hold an even KD every game? Do your last 5 games look like this? Are you not even able to hold a 1.0 KD ratio? Then this video is for you. Hey, what's up guys, BearsBucks24 here, and today I'm going to be showing you how to get better at Call of Duty Black Ops. So in this particular episode, I'm going to be showing you how to get better at Team Deathmatch on the map Jungle. So part 1 is going to be showing you opening routes, and if you spawn on this side of the map, you're going to want to chuck your grenades over the tin or the metal shed, I believe it is, and if you get a hit marker, throw your primary grenade, and go from there. There's usually, not the entire team doesn't usually rush this area, but a few people normally will. So make sure to not get caught off guard. So if you spawn on this side of the map, you're gonna pretty much do the same thing, but since you're gonna have a more tactical advantage, you're gonna get there actually sooner than the other team most likely will, unless you have lightweight on. Then maybe they'll get there at the same time. But you're gonna spawn a little closer, so you're gonna throw your tactical grenades at the bridge area. And rarely there'll be a guy in front of the shed, but most likely they'll be at the bridge. And if you get a hit marker, throw your primary grenade and go from there. So the strategy for this map is pretty much staying in the basic vicinity of this where the shed is, this metal shed. You're gonna stay up there and go towards also the little shack that's near there and kill people off there from the little bridge, and pretty much have a good view of the entire map. But there's many line of sights where people can kill you and you can kill other people. So this is one of the line of sights, one of the opening spots on one of the sides of the map. As I showed you in the beginning, this is one of the opening routes, this bridge. If people spawn over there, you can hide behind the barrels to the left and have a good line of sight on them. And then another way people can come up from behind you and kill you, or you can kill them, is this this descending little slope here. People will spawn near there, and if you see I put a claymore, you usually can put a claymore there and stop at least one person. And if you get another line of sight, which is this bridge here, which is near the shack, as you can see to the left there's a big area, and to the right there's 2 routes. I'll touch on those in a second. But the bridge is a nice area to watch. I'll show you a part on the bridge where you can get shot from to watch out for. So this part on the bridge right here is an area to watch out for. I mean, people can come from this bridge area and a little bit far back and see you if you're hiding in the shack. So you're gonna watch out. You're gonna want to watch out for those people. And then to the left, you have this area right here, which is the rock, and then to the right a little bit is is this house, and down below is this little ground area which they can shoot you from, but you're gonna watch out for that, as well as the as you can see here, if you're sitting in the shack, the house way far off to the right, you're gonna want to watch out for there, because if someone's good enough and those are line of sights, they can shoot you from there as well. And that's pretty much all you need to watch out for. So I'm gonna go on to class setups. So the class setup that you're pretty much gonna run with is you're going to run with an assault rifle most likely, and whichever one you're more comfortable with. I would suggest if you're running an assault rifle, don't use like a AUG or an AK-47 or something that has a lot of recoil. You're going to want something that's accurate and you can shoot people from afar, because this map is very consistent of medium to long range. So I choose a commando, and you really don't need to use a suppressor. I mean, you can use it, it's up to you. Suppressor will help on a little bit on this map, and especially Team Deathmatch, so you can stay off the radar. But I choose extended mags, but you're gonna have to, as the suppressor also weakens your gun a little bit, so you're gonna have to choose between like extended mags and a suppressor. So I choose Python dual wield as my secondary, because those are pretty much the best in my opinion for secondary wise. And Simtex I always roll with. And the tactical grenades is kind of your opinion. Some people like the Nova Gas, I like the concussion, and just what I would like to roll with. Claymores are what is pretty much a guaranteed equipment. It's really good to use because it's always almost a guaranteed kill. Motion sensor I really don't like to roll with, so I think you should go with Claymore, so you don't always have to watch your radar like every single second. The first perk you should most likely go with for this map is Ghost. Hardline's an option, but I think Ghost, you stay off the radar because a lot of people use Spy Plane. Second is Sleight of Hand Pro, which is a given, because Sleight of Hand Pro you most likely always have first shot on people, because Sleight of Hand Pro you zoom in faster, and that's just a great thing to have. And the third perk really doesn't matter. I go with Hacker. Ninja Pro or Ninja isn't a necessity because footsteps still aren't that loud in this game, so you can't sound horror. So I just like going with Hacker. That's pretty much just a good one to go for me. and I just named my class Commando Extend, which is like which is extended mags. And now moving on to the final thing, the kill streaks. The kill streaks you're going to want to use are this setup right here. If you're noob and you're just kind of starting, or you're a beginner to this game, then use like spy plane, napalm, attack helicopter. Napalm's very good for this map because it's so wide open you can't really hide, and attack helicopter always is given like 2-3 kills unless it gets shot down. If you're the average Joe, then use if you're just like okay at this game, then use a spy plane, attack helicopter, chopper gunner. Spy plane, just a given, it's really good. Attack helicopter, as I said before, nets you a few kills, and chopper gunner, if you can manage to get that, is gonna pretty much own unless it gets shot down. But if you're pretty much like me, Chuck Norris status, as I like to say, use 8, 9, 11, Blackbird, chopper gunner, gunship. Blackbirds, if you can get there, you'll pretty much always get chopper gunner, gunship, and chopper gunner and gunship just own on this map because it's so wide open. And you'll see here in a second why chopper gunner and gunship is a good combination to use, or just one of either or, because it's just so wide open. And as you can see here in this clip, this is a good kill streak to use. I'll see you guys later. I hope you enjoyed this episode, and peace.
Friendly SEM turret inbound.